Good evening, sir. As said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, if you want to shine like a sun, first one like the sun. With this energetic and path showing line, I, Aditi Lal, welcome you all to another legally knowledgeable episode of our podcast presented by Framed Photography Club, where we delve into the legal world with insights from esteemed professionals. In today's episode, we have privilege of speaking with Judicial Magistrate First Class, Mr. Abhinandan Rai, who will share his remarkable legal journey, experiences, and invaluable guidance. Mr. Rai is an alumnus of our prestigious institution of the batch 2011 to 2016. After that, he completed his LLM from Madhusudan Law College, Cuttack. He qualified OJS in the year 2019, securing All Odisha rank 8th. And other presently, he is serving as the Judicial Magistrate First Class in Muniguda, Raigada district. Join us as we explore the intricacies of their work, gain wisdom on what to focus on the legal field, and uncover the lesson learned along the way. Whether you are a building legal enthusiast or a seasoned practitioner, this conversation promises to inspire and enlighten you. Let's dive in. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
So, sir, let's starting with the conversation. So, sir, our first question to the conversation is, can you share with us your journey to becoming a judicial magistrate first class? What inspired you to pursue the career in law, and how did you navigate your path to where you are today?
First of all, namaskar to all the viewers, and thanks to the friends and the students of SWA National Institute of Law who invited me for this podcast. So my journey had started since long because since my childhood I wanted to be a judge, and that's why I had choose the legal career in the year 2011. I am the first batch student of SNIL, and after joining SNIL, I wanted to be a judge. That's why I have prepared intensively for that. But I have opted BBA LLB. That's why I got placement through SNIL, and I was working at Mindcrest Pune for some days. Even I got the placements from some other companies as well. So I was diverted to different field. I was working in LPO for some days, but that was in my mind that that is my goal. I forgot about that goal, but after working for few days, I came back to Odisha, and I have started working with one NGO called CLAP. Then I realized that I cannot forget my dreams. That's why I left my job and started preparing for judicial services. And in the when the OJS 2019 notification came, I tried for that. Even before that, I have tried OJS, but I couldn't succeed. But due to I wanted to be a judge, so I my focus was on how I could crack judicial services. So I forgot everything and started preparing for judicial services. And after preparing for 1 year, I have cracked judicial services.
So your journey is just like a roller coaster ride. After diversion and all the things you had achieved your goal. So, sir, moving towards the next question. Uh, what are some of the key lessons or insights you have gained from your experience as a judge?
Mhm. So, Ajay, just after joining judicial service, one should remember one thing, that we are in a profession which needs, you need to be very impartial. You need to be having a judicious mind, and the most essential thing is that you need to have that courage to face all kind of situations. So in this way, the lessons that I have gained from this judicial service, I think that the patience I have and the discipline, that is the main thing. In judicial services, like a army man, they're very much disciplined. In judiciary also, we need the discipline. Without discipline, we cannot survive in judiciary. And apart from that, like a doctor, we need to be alert all the time, because anytime any crime could happen in the society. So if we will alert all the time, we could tackle all that situation.
It's very nice, sir. So, sir, let's move towards the next question. Sir, could you w- walk us through a typical day or a week in your role as a judicial magistrate first class?
Hmm.
What does your daily routine look like?
Like we have the court hours from 10 to actually the court hours is 10:30 to 5 o'clock, but we are instructed by our honorable high court that we need to be present in the court at 10 o'clock sharp, and we could leave for the minimum time is 6 o'clock, like in the evening. Apart from that, in the morning time, we see all the, after going to the court, we check all the cause list and what are the cases posted for that day. And after going through all the files, we have started the examination, cross examination of all the witnesses. And apart from that, the accused statement, the charge frame, and all the judicial work was there. And the like in the second half, we also writing the judgments, that is the essential part. We have some yardsticks for our to fulfill the yardstick. We need to have every day we have some judgments and orders to pass. So we are engaged for 6 o'clock, even it was staged to 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the night. And apart from that, we have some administrative works as well. So that is very hectic sometimes, but it is a very quite enjoyable job.
Yes, sir, you are truly. You had said the true things, like it's a hectic, but it's a enjoyable journey between that judicial magistrate first class journey you are going through. So, sir, yes. So, sir, moving towards the next, sir, what are the most challenging aspects of your job, and how do you overcome them?
Like the challenging aspects are many times we have to face like very different kind of people. They are coming to court, and to understand them, even to to have balance between the all the lawyers, bar and bench, we need to be so patient. Otherwise, sometimes if we will go hyper, then all the situations will be drastically changed, and we could not give justice to the person who is coming to our court. So we need to think about the people who are coming to the court to get the justice. If we'll think about them, then we will surely succeed in this.
Yes, sir. Sir, even if the day is hectic, but if you have to keep the patience level always on. Like you have to meet different kinds of people, so you have to maintain the patience. Like, yeah, it's quite challenging, sir. So, sir, moving towards the next. On the flip side, what are the some of the most rewarding aspects of being a judge?
Yes, as I have said, we have we need to have time management first of all, and then we are facing the mental stress all the time. But there are some rewarding points also, like we are getting the highest paid, we are the highest paid government employees in all India. We are getting more salaries than IS officers as of now. Maybe after eighth pay commission, they will get more salaries. But right now, this after second judicial pay commission, all the judges across India, they are getting very good salaries with many allowances like the allowances of home orderly allowances and medical allowances and sumptuary allowances, newspaper and magazine allowances, and many other facilities were there. So these are some good perks. And apart from that, we get respect from the society. And I can say with power comes the responsibility. We're getting the power, but with the responsibility, we'll have to work.
It's quite looking like enjoyable, but but it also always needs, you have to deal with various kinds of situations. As you said earlier, that the patient taste is always on. So like that, after maintaining all those things, there are also some rewarding aspects also present. So sir, what advice would you give to the aspiring lawyers or law students who are interested in pursuing career in judiciary?
One would advise that if they are facing the failure, then they should not be heartbreak or something like that. They should keep working hard for their dream, and they should be patient. Sometimes the judicial service is very hard to crack, and there are very few seats available. So after trying for one, two, three, many chances were given, but they couldn't qualify. They should focus on their goal and be patient and try to understand the law properly. If they will do that and keep working hard, they will surely get success.
In your opinion, what are some of the essential skills or qualities that make a successful judge?
Like in the Bangalore Principles of Judicial Ethics, they have stated that a judge should be having the integrity, patience, tolerance, and like punctuality is the main thing, and promptitude, and in my view, like they should be very good listeners and good writers also, because sometimes we need to write good judgments as well. And many things they should be punctuality is the main thing. If they will be punctual and be judicious and tolerant and patient, uh, they could be a good lawyer or a good judge.
Okay. How do you stay updated with the legal developments and changes in the law? And what kind of ongoing education or professional development do you engage in?
Like our judicial academy is there, and apart from that there are some regional judicial academies were there. So regularly they were having the training programs for us, and to update us what are the new laws and the implementation of the Supreme Court or High Court judgments, important landmark judgments. They were teaching us in the judicial academies. And apart from that, we are getting the allowances from magazines as well. So we are buying some of the good journals as well. So from that, we are gaining knowledge and get acquainted with the recent developments in the legal field.
What preparations did you undertake both academically and practically to excel in your role as a judge?
Preparation, I was going to one retired district judge. He was teaching free of cost, and during my work at the NGO, I went there for some times. And apart from that, from YouTube, the online platforms, I got to know many things. And after reading, the self preparation is the essential thing. By reading many books, journals, and good books on law on the subject. And you need to strategize how to read, because OJS is an exam where if you have a good strategy how to click it, then it will be easier. Like there are 11 or 12 subjects in the prelims and judicial services exams. So you need not to read all the 12 barracks or the laws. If as there are only pass mark of 40 marks, I think, if you'll get 50 or 60 marks, you can easily get it. And that's why if you will prepare for 6 or 7 laws properly and thoroughly, then you can pass the prelims exam. And if you practice writing for the mains exam, then it will help you drastically, because the mains exam is very essential, because many persons they could easily crack the prelims, but in mains they got failed. So from the beginning, if we'll practice the long question writing, how to write it, what are some good landmark judgments, recent developments of law, if you can put it in your answer sheets, and if you could remember all the like barracks properly, and write all the ingredients of the law, then it will be easier for you to get good marks. And for the interview, I think you need to be very much confident, and then you can get good marks in interviews as well. So this is my strategy, and likewise, I prepared like for self preparation. I think I get the guidance from like retired historians or other seniors of mine, and I prepared my own notes, which helped me a lot.
It's quite inspiring for those who are thinking to pursue their career in judiciary. So, sir, uh, can you share any memorable cases or experience from your time as a judge that have has significant impact on you personally and both professionally?
Like recently, I have dealt with one bail matter where there is a political person who slapped one doctor. So in that case, many people like ST people, they were protesting against the police, and many lawyers and big lawyers, they came to court and argued about the bail matter. In that case, I listened to them very patiently, and gave my order, and it was upheld by the higher court as well. So that was a very memorable case I have dealt with. Apart from that, I have dealt with some of the interesting cases, like in NIAT, I have convicted one person. In railway case as well, I've convicted one person. So it was quite interesting to deal with all kind of cases in our career.
So, sir, what role do you think technology plays in modern day legal proceedings, and how has it impacted your work as a judge?
Like in our profession, recently the Supreme Court have implemented the e-courts project, and through that, yeah, previously the police witnesses or the doctor witnesses, they do not come to court usually. That's why the cases were like pending in our courts for a long time. But nowadays, due to the video conferencing facilities, we can have the witnesses like who are now residing at Bhubaneswar, and I am now at some other place. We can have the video conferencing facility, and we can take their evidence through VC, and it was quite helpful. Apart from that, due to pendency of cases, uh, we could not check how many cases were there. That's why the CIS, the I think case information system was there, that was implemented in our courts, and through that we can check that how many cases are there, and we can plan out accordingly, like how important are the cases, and how we could easily get hold of that case. And apart from that, there are many technological aspects which are coming into the court, like paperless courts now has been implemented in all India, and due to that, we do not need to have the actual papers. We can read it through our mobile phones or the facilities that has been provided to us by the court, high court. So like that, due to this technological influence, we can get the justice very easily and quickly as well.
Okay. Means technology is helping in every aspect in
Right.
your. Ye-
Yes. In few years, I think all the courts will be paperless, and if you have a tab or mobile phone or computer, you can access all the like judgments and everything. Even now, you can download all the judgments provided by us. Anyone can check it online. Any order they can also check online, and even uh, when their cases were posted, previously they'll have to go to the courts or they'll have to engage some person to go to the court to take the dates. But now they can check it online. So that is a boon for our society. The technology.
It's quite helpful for both judge and lawyer in all aspects like
Yeah,
that.
even for the client, it is very helpful because when some persons could not appear in the court, if they prayed before the court that I am not staying at our jurisdiction, they're staying outside the jurisdiction, then we can have the VC with them, and it will help to reduce the cost uh, of the burden of the clients as well.
Yes, sir. In by lawyer aspects, it's also helpful. In judge aspects, it's also helpful. So in both aspects, the technology is playing a vital role in their life.
Yeah, but sometimes some of the judges or the lawyers they're reluctant to adopt that technology. So it will take some time, but surely it will help in future. Even like process service, like the summons. Nowadays, it was like manually done. But in future dates, they with process servers were getting the mobile phones, and they will go to the place and they will take the signatures and they will take the photos of like the person whom they have served the summons. So it is very helpful for the legal system.
Yes, sir. So, sir, how do you manage the balance between upholding the law and ensuring the justice is served, particularly in cases where the two may seem to be the conflict?
Mm. Like in those situations, we need to listen to our heart, and we could say that we need to be focused on like what is the law, and we need to make balance between the law and the justice. So if we will only see that there are some lawyers, they will play some emotional cards, but we need to say that whether it is according to law or not. If it is according to law, and after we have some discussions in bail matters, so if you think that, like for example, if like I have given an example, one political person he slapped the doctor. So at that time, I felt that it is giving the wrong message that if someone will come and attack the public servants like doctors who are working tirelessly. So it will give a bad impact in our society. So I decided that case accordingly. So in that way, I listen to my heart and decide what is according to law is right or wrong.
Okay. Sir, I think this will be the most important questions for all of us. Like, what are some common misconceptions people have about the judiciary or the role of a judge that you would like to address?
What is again? Even I found it.
What are some common misconceptions people have about the judiciary or the role of a judge that you would like to address?
Like the misconception is that we judges are taking so many holidays, but that is a true misconception because in other government offices they are having like second Saturday and fourth Saturday holidays, but we are getting only second Saturday. And apart from that, most of the time in the second Saturdays also we are having National Lok Adalat, and like we have 15 days here, and there are some summer vacations and puja vacations, but at that time also we need some mental peace as well, because we are working tirelessly from starting our job from morning 8 o'clock to night 10 or 11 o'clock, because every day we'll have to write one or two judgments. So after office hours, like 5 or 6, we'll have to write the judgments, and it will take like a hefty amount of time. So, like, if we will work tirelessly for every day, so we also need some time for our personal life as well. So, if we'll not get time, our mental pressure will be there. Then it will affect our judgments or the orders. So that is a misconception that judges are getting many holidays, but for the like holidays, who are like we are 24/7, we'll have to work for 24/7, and for going outside our jurisdiction, 8 kilometer outside our jurisdiction, we need the permission of our district judge. So it is not true that in the holidays also we prepare how to like write the judgments. The pending cases were there, so we prepare for that as well. So that is one misconception, and that's it.
Okay. So finally, moving towards the last question. What are your hopes and aspirations for the future of the legal profession? And what changes would you like to see implemented to improve the justice system?
Like changes, there are many good things in judicial system, but there are some bad aspects in judicial system as well. But it will eventually change, because many good persons are coming to the our system, and like I have said, the justice and law, there are the different concepts. If we'll think that we'll impart justice, that is a different thing. But as a judge, we need to follow what is the law. Like justice is a very broader concept, and law is made for the society to guide the society. So as a judge, I think we must uphold the law, and for the fairness and the righteousness, for to uphold the justice, we must work together for a better society.
Yes, sir. So thank you for all the conversation we had. So moving to the conclusion. So as we draw this episode to a close, and we extend our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Abhinandan Rai sir for sharing his invaluable insights and experiences with us, from his inspiring legal journey to the wealth of guidance offered. This episode has been both enlightening and enriching. We hope that listeners have gained a deeper understanding of the legal professions and found engagement to pursue their aspirations within it. Remember, in the pursuit of a justice, excellence, and focused diligence, and a steadfast commitment to the principles are key. Join us again for our future episode as we continue to explore dynamic world of law and justice. Until then, may Abhinandan sir's word resonate with you, guiding your path towards a fulfilling and impactful career in the legal field. Thank you for turning in.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.